oil of the temple should have lasted 1 day, but it burned for 8, not 7, because the miracle wasn't physical. It wasn't about the oil. It was about what it was pointing to, that there was a divine presence that was guiding the Jewish people at the time. It was a divine presence that provided the miracle of the oil. It was spiritual. It told the Jewish people then and tells us now, light is going to overcome darkness, not because of the strength or numbers, but because righteousness elevated the soul. This righteousness is connected to the 8th dimension where divine light resides and is supreme. We are all still connected to that supreme light. And sometimes it's hard for us who are trapped within this klipot of physicality for us to understand that we are spiritual beings living in a physical body, attempting to be humans in this world. But we are spiritual beings connected at all times to the divine. Let's look at redemption and the 8th day of Passover. We just have come through Passover. We're still at the tail end of it. Even Passover, which biblically lasts for 7 days, has an 8th day. And in the diaspora, especially, it's the 8th day. They don't have it in Israel itself. Now, this 8th day in Hasidic tradition is called Moshiach's Day, a Mashiach's Day. Why? Because just as the 8th day breaks through nature, redemption will usher in a world that transcends our current limitations. No war, no illnesses, no hatred. Could you imagine living in a world that is that heavenly, that divine? Only peace and unity and divine revelation will exist in that space. I saw several posts this last few days of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, most of them Christians in European nations, marching on behalf of Israel, marching on behalf of liberty, marching on behalf of peace and unity for their nation. And that gave me some tremendous inspiration to realize that even though there are many people that may not be where we're at in our understanding of text and Torah and spirituality, they are earnestly yearning for elevation. The nations really want peace and they want unity and they want divine revelation, but they don't know how to achieve that. Our responsibility as B'nai Noach and the responsibility of the Jewish people are to help provide them a lifeline to discover their intimate relationship with the Holy One, blessed be He. And we don't just wait for this day. The Jewish people have celebrated a concept called Seudat Mashiach, a meal where they taste the future, declare the readiness for it. Just like on Passover, they were ready with their matzah or their dough ready to put it in the oven quickly and to get out of town. We should be in this age preparing ourselves for the 8th day. We're going to talk about what that means and how that translates out in a moment. Remember Rabbi Yaakov Wobi's book, The Eighth Stringed Harp? Well, it's connected to infinity. I think that's the reason why that he wrote this book about the afterlife, that this soul doesn't die with the body. The body dies, it rots, it goes back to the earth, but our soul continues on forever. It's an eternal creation by God Himself.